Welcome to New Hampshire's Business. I'm Fred Coker. New Hampshire leaders have given a feisty response to the U.S. Supreme Court decision that could force New Hampshire retailers to collect online sales taxes for other states. And here is the decision they're talking about. 5-4 decision by the court gives states broad authority to force online retailers to collect sales taxes of their online sales in other states for those states. 45 states impose sales taxes. Now, here is the state response. A special legislative session that the governor will ask the Executive Council to call for. Legislation then to protect New Hampshire businesses from improper attempts by other states to force New Hampshire businesses to collect sales and use taxes. And then the Attorney General of New Hampshire will be given power to block attempts to impose tax collections. Involved in this state response is not only the governor, but the Attorney General and state legislative leaders and the Commissioner of the Business the Business and Economic Affairs Department of the state. So, who's going to be affected by this? Well, my guest, and in a minute, we're going to talk to him, but let's look at his business. He could be affected by this court decision. He started the Granite State Candy Company, which is in Concord and Manchester, started in 1927 in Concord. They produce gourmet chocolates, nuts, truffles, mints, ice cream, owned and operated now by the grandson of the founder. Now, the online sales of this business, they're selling online now for 15 years. 30% of retail business and 20% of their total business is online. They send thousands of orders out of state each year. With me to talk about this is the owner of Granite State Candy, Jeff Bart. Welcome.
Thanks, Fred.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you very much.
This decision by the court, you've already told me what you think, but how is this going to impact you if it actually happens?
Well, if this is put in place, I mean, this is a pretty scary thing. I mean, right now we don't collect sales taxes at all.
Yeah.
So now we're faced with having to put up with and deal with the logistics of potentially collecting sales and use tax for 10,000 different taxing authorities across.
With different rates?
With different rates. Within a state, there are many different rates. So logistically, it's going to be a nightmare, I think, for small retailers like myself who do a lot of this themselves.
What would you have to put in place? You'd have to hire somebody to do this.
At the very least, I'd have to hire someone, bring them in to make sure that the system I have set up is going to do it properly. Mm-hmm. Think about doing it, going through the expense of this, and then getting it wrong. Mm-hmm. And then not remitting the correct amounts.
Now, you do online sales in a number of states.
Yeah, oh yeah, for certain. Yeah.
For certain. So those states, you'd have to collect their sales taxes.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the thing about New Hampshire is that we've had a lot of folks, customers of ours, that have moved to Florida, moved to other places, and they order online, and we send them chocolates and candies every year. So it's a bit of the New Granite State that they want to have where they're living.
Well,
now.
Your business is one of the, I call it one of the iconic small businesses in the state.
Thank you.
And you're well known. Founded in 1927, by your grandfather, and then your dad ran it, and now you run it.
That's true, yes.
And you have a son, maybe that someday he'll be running it.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Now, the state response. You were there at the press conference that the governor held, giving that state response that we just put up on the screen. What'd you think?
You know, thank God that we've got a lot of good heads involved in this issue, a lot of people that are in positions that can affect change. We've got our national delegation, I believe, that's all on board to try to help.
Yeah, Senator Shaheen and Hassan are signed on to a bill that would overturn the court decision.
Wonderful. You know, thank goodness we've got some great leaders in place here in New Hampshire that are looking out for small businesses like mine. So I'm encouraged by what they've said so far.
But all of this may take time, and meanwhile, you may have to implement the collection of taxes from other states.
I run the risk, yes, absolutely. If I don't do it, I run the risk of someone knocking at my door saying, you got to pay up.
Right.
What do I do? It could be next week, it could be in 5 years from now, and if I haven't put things in place now or very, very soon, I'm still going to be liable for that tax.
So it's still up in the air, really.
It is for me, absolutely.
Yeah, for you. Yep. Jeff Bart, who is owner of Granite State Candy in Concord and Manchester. Thank you.
Thanks, Fred.
If you want to look at some of that again, you can go to WMUR.com, click on menu on the top left-hand corner, then click on local news and scroll down to New Hampshire's Business.